First thing first, happy Bitcoin halving. The fourth Bitcoin halving has now officially ended, and the next halving is after 1,458 days. But how is the price of Bitcoin reacting after the fourth halving? Because on my previous video, we found out even though the indicators were turning bearish in the medium short term, this here could be resulting in a relief rally. Price of Bitcoin getting attracted in between 64,000-65,000, testing the resistance from this Williams alligator indicator before deciding the trend direction. Because on my previous video, I was very clear with you guys. In the past price action, we have found out whenever we have seen this blue line appearing at the top, green line at the bottom, it has resulted in a corrective move. I mean, each and every time whenever we have seen this blue line appearing at the top, green line at the bottom, it has resulted in a corrective move. But if you look at the price movement carefully during this downtrend, you can see after this bearish crossover in Williams alligator indicator, each and every relief rally ended in a corrective move. I mean, we got rejected on this Williams alligator indicator, resulted in a corrective move. Again, we failed to break above this Williams alligator indicator, resulted in a corrective move. So each and every attempt during this downtrend, price got rejected on this Williams alligator indicator, resulting in a corrective move. So if you look in our case, you can see this is also a bearish crossover. I mean, price of Bitcoin is below this Williams alligator indicator, and this blue line has also started to appear at the top. So in the medium short term, if the price wants to invalidate this bearishness, then we have to find support, a proper support above 65,000, and we want this Williams alligator to turn like this. I mean, green line at the top, blue line at the bottom to invalidate this bearishness. Otherwise, it is going to play out as a fake out price showing a relief rally in the medium short term, and at the end again continue with this downtrend. Because to the downside, indicators like RSI, you can see RSI is clearly below 50. MACD is also clearly flashing weakness because this is a bearish MACD cross, and T3CCI indicator in a negative territory. So the indicators are not supporting now. So that means this relief rally must be monitored carefully. Otherwise, it is going to result in furthermore corrective move here like this, because we know the price of Bitcoin is still below the most important support line from this leading indicator. I mean, CPR indicator. And in the past price action, we have found out only when the price finds support above this CPR indicator, only after that we know it is going to be looked as a continuation pattern. Otherwise, this relief rally, right, what we are witnessing right now could be resulting in a move like this. Price showing bullish continuation like this, right, getting rejected around the CPI indicator, and then slowly head towards the monthly S1, S2, and even up to S3 line. Yes, you heard that correctly, guys. If we want to invalidate this bearishness, then we want the price at any cost to find support over this Williams alligator indicator and support over this CPR indicator. Otherwise, it is going to result in a bearish move, and this entire relief rally is going to turn out into a fake out. Now, looking at this price action in a very simple way by simply using this horizontal trend line, you can see for us in a bigger picture, in a smaller picture, this horizontal trend line is extremely important because it is the one and only support which you have right now around 60,000. As long as the price remains above 60,000, we could still expect some rally. But if we hesitate to find support above this horizontal trend line above 60,000, then things are going to turn very bearish. But for now, since we are above it, each and every test around this horizontal trend line resulted in an impulsive move. So if this here is also going to continue further like this, what must happen? The price must break out from this falling channel or descending channel, because in the past price action, you can see the upper trend line was acting as a strong line of resistance, whereas the lower trend line was acting as a strong line of support. Once we broke above this trend line, even came back to retest it, what happened after that? A relief rally continued. In our case, you can see the upper trend line is acting as resistance, whereas the lower trend line is acting as support. So if this here is going to be another continuation just like this one here, then we need the price of Bitcoin at any cost to find proper support over 65,000 range. Remaining or finding support over 65,000 could result in furthermore impulsive move again around 70,000 before choosing a trend duration, because we know 70,000 for now is also the target from this descending channel. I mean a bull flag formation, because in the past price action, finding support at the lower trend line has always resulted in some impulsive move, right? Impulsive move. So in our case, this exact scenario could be also playing out. But again, for this bullish scenario also to play out, we need a proper support above 65,000, or let's say Williams Alligator indicator, proper support above our CPR indicator. Once we do that, then this here is going to result in an actual relief rally where we could be getting attracted around 70,000 or the upper trend line from this falling channel before choosing an actual trend duration. Because if you look at this formation in a very simple way, beside this falling channel, right, even as a descending triangular bearish continuation pattern, doesn't matter, remaining above this horizontal trend line or the lower trend line is expected to result in impulsive move like this. Because in the past price action, you can see finding support at the lower trend line has resulted in a move, an impulsive move around this upper trend line from this descending triangle. So if this exact scenario is going to play out again, then we definitely need the price of Bitcoin to find support above 60,000. So this is another reason why 60,000 for now is one of the most important support which we are not allowed to break. And not just only that, even in a bigger picture, you can see in a bigger picture, this pullback in a monthly time frame could be a retest. I mean, price simply coming back to test the trend line, which in the past price action rejected us right before continuing with this uptrend. So that is another reason, even according to this horizontal trend line, you can see we need the price of Bitcoin at any cost above 60,000. Remaining above 60,000 means there could be another attempt for price to break out from this bearish continuation pattern, break out from this descending channel along with this CPI indicator and Williams Alligator indicator. Because we know once we do that, I mean, once the price finds support over the CPI line, what will be our target? The first monthly arrow line for this month of April, which is around 76,900 or 77,000. So that's why, guys, we need the price to remain over 60,000 and in the medium short term break the resistance around 65,000 at any cost. Because failing to do that, you can see, might result in another continuation like this. But I don't want you guys to panic. Why? Because this trend line here in a weekly time frame is also considered as a strong line of support. So remaining over 60,000 means this entire move will be playing out as a retest, price coming back to test this key line before continuing with this actual impulsive move. So that is another reason why I personally think as long as the price remains over 60,000, please do not panic. This entire move could be bearish move, could be turning out into a fake out. So please wait until price breaks out of certain line of resistance or support before looking for any opportunities. So this was some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed the vlog, then please, guys, do not hesitate to destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder to those individuals who are still unaware about this free 200 USDT futures position airdrop from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description, because Bybit right now is giving around free 200 USDT futures position airdrop, either Bitcoin USDT position, Ethereum USDT position, or Solana USDT position. All the links are in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye-bye.